Good evening. I hope you had a wonderful day. We are going to get started tonight and talk a little bit more about our body and our hip. We're going to focus on our hip today because we have a lot of people who have various hip pains and issues, and we want to be able to get our trunk and our body to relax. As we're doing these exercises and we're learning to control our body and let go, we feel that everything kind of relaxes and we start to gain more mobility. Our low back is a source of great tension in our body. It holds us, and we actually use our back. I often call people back dominant. We use our back to move our arms, our legs, to move our trunk, whether we're going from a sitting to a standing position, and our low back needs to learn to relax. That's why I focus so much on letting your low back go. Along with that, though, is our hips, especially the front of our hips. And now we've talked in the past about our hip flexors relaxing and allowing that feeling of a release go through our body as we're exhaling. We want that to happen so that we can have a freedom of movement, so our hips can shift back and forth, we can step to the side easily, and it helps us maintain our balance. So today, as we're going through this, we're going to put together some of the different relaxations that we've been talking about to focus on what are the areas that we need to focus on to relax our hip. So first, we've talked about the front of our hip, but it's more than just the front letting go. It's also the back side. So we've talked about our tailbone letting go, our buttocks separating and almost splaying in our seat, like you're losing a dollar bill in between your butt, you're just letting it go. Well, we want both of those things to happen to help us free up our hip, and so that's not pulled in an abnormal position. So as we're going through the process today, as we're exhaling, we're going to think about a couple different areas, the front of the hip and also the buttocks at the same time. So we're kind of combining two areas of relaxation that we've been working on. Okay, so for those of you who are brand new to this, we are going to have you sit all the way back into a chair, let your low back relax into a chair back, let your butt sink into a chair, and let your tailbone curl under. We want our hips at the same level as our knees. So if your feet and your heels don't touch the ground with your low back, then we want to put a platform under your feet just so that your knees can touch the hips, or knees are at the level of the hips. Your knees can also be a little bit higher than the hips if you want, and that's great as well because it helps you curl that tailbone under. We're going to use a straw that is cut in half to help us blow out. Think of this as a cylinder, and we want our rib cage to mirror that as we're blowing out. The other reason it's good to have a straw is because it keeps our mouth in an O position, and we don't use our teeth to hold on to it, just our lips. We don't want our teeth touching this because we don't want to engage our jaw muscles, and we want to stay nice and relaxed. Okay, I'm going to go through the 4 steps. If you've joined us before, go ahead and join me now. If you haven't, watch me first, and then I'll coach you through it. Our first step is breathing in through the nose. Then we're going to pause a second, blow out through the mouth, and then pause 3 seconds. Okay, and I'm going to go through that again. We're going to breathe in through the nose, pause a second, blow out through the mouth or straw, and pause 3 seconds. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate first and just kind of point to those areas, kind of get an idea of how my body's moving. You won't see me lifting up to get a deep breath in. I'm just going to, everything kind of stays still, and I get air in to fill all of my lungs. Here we go. Okay, so as I did that, you can see I had one hand on my chest to help cue myself to relax my chest down and belly come out. If I'm breathing in and I'm lifting my chest up and I keep it rigid, then it's hard for me to allow that to relax down. Okay, sorry, I was looking at someone's comment. Thank you. Now, what I'd like to do is go ahead and I'm going to coach you through this. I'd like you to sit all the way back into your chair, let your butt tuck under you, let your feet sit firmly in the ground, feel the ground come up into those feet, let your body kind of settle in, let your belly come out. We're going to put one hand on our belly and one hand on our chest. If you have a straw, go ahead and put it in your mouth. And then what I'd like to do is close your eyes if you can, just to get rid of any other distractions in the room. And then we're going to concentrate now tonight on your whole hip area, combining relaxation of the front of the hip and the back all together. Here we go. I'm going to have you breathe in your nose to your throat. Pause and blow out. Hold. 2, 3, gentle breath in your nose to your throat. Pause and blow out. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your neck relaxed. Pause and blow out. Feel your chest drop down and in. Feel your ribs drop down and your belly come out. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe in your nose to your throat, keeping your head tilted down just a bit. Pause and blow out. Feel the chest drop down and in. Feel your pecs relax, your armpits relax as your ribs drop down. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Pause and blow out. Feel your chest drop down and in. Your ribs drop down and your belly comes out. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Pause and blow out. Feel your sternum melt under your hand. Feel your ribs drop down, your belly come out, and your low back let go. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat with your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Pause and blow out. Feel the chest drop down and in. Your ribs drop down, your low back lets go, and now your buttocks and the front of your hip let go. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, filling your throat with air and nothing more. Pause and blow out. Feel your chest drop down and in, allowing your ribs to descend down towards your hips. Your front of your hip lets go and feel your butt settle further into that chair. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your shoulders down and relaxed. Pause and blow out. Feel your chest drop down and in. Feel your ribs drop down. Feel the groin area let go and feel your buttocks separate to settle further in your chair. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your chest down as you breathe in. Pause and blow out. Feel your sternum and chest melt away from your hand or shirt. Feel your belly spill out into your other hand as the front of your hips let go and your buttocks let go. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping the back of your neck relaxed and not doing the work. Pause and blow out. Feel the chest drop down and in. Feel your armpits let go, your mid back and low back free up, your buttocks let go. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your neck relaxed. Pause and blow out. Feel the wave going through you as your belly comes out, your low back relaxes, and your hip frees up. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat. Pause and blow out. Feel your chest drop down and in. Feel your whole rib cage dropping down to free up your back, your buttocks, and your hip. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your ribs down as you inhale in. Pause and blow out. Feel your chest drop away from your hand as your ribs drop down and your belly spills out. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your chest down and relaxed. Pause and blow out. Feel your sternum drop down and in. Feel your ribs drop down. Your belly spills out and the front of your hips relax. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your chin relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Pause and blow out. Feel the wave going through you as each part of your trunk relaxes all the way down to your hips. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat. Pause and blow out. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat. Pause and blow out. Hold. 2, 3, and take a break. Very nice. So one of the things that I've noticed with working with clients over the years is when we exhale, we often guard in our hips and low back too. They kind of go hand in hand. And so what I was working on with teaching you tonight is how to let that go during the exhalation process. We often try to find areas of stability when we're exhaling. And because we're used to using our back muscles so much, and we're always taught to strengthen your back muscles whenever you have an injury, they become overworked, and that's our only source of stability. And we forget how to use our side abdominal muscles to pull our rib cage into position so you can have a true strong core. Along with this, we have to get you to let go of the hips and the buttocks and the low back area just to help you start to learn how to balance all that out. I hope that was informative. Thank you guys. I see some people from the White Mountains who are doing the breathing in their sauna. So thank you guys for joining. It's good to hear where people are and where you're tuning in from around the world or US. Thanks again for joining me tonight, and we'll see you again tomorrow night. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.